This is the Nissan version of the Renault Duster, which is known as the Tekton, but there is no hybrid. What are the engines? 1 litre turbo, 1.3 litre turbo, and that is the dual clutch automatic gearbox. Lot of design changes. Actually, what they have done is inspired this car's design from the Patrol, their flagship car. This is the key of the vehicle, which is the same as the Renault Duster. Lock the car, unlock the car. I think this is to sound the alarm, and this is to open the boot of the vehicle. But why no hybrid? Because Renault is like, no, we don't have enough to give you. Anyway, straight away, let's open the engine bay. And how does it open? It opens like this. You get gas struts, you get insulation there. There's a lot of space. Where's the engine cover? Not there here at all. So this is the 1.3 litre turbo engine, which produces 166 PS of power and 280 Newton meters of torque. Goes from 0 to 100 kilometers per hour in just 9.7 seconds, so that's fast. 6-speed manual and a 7-speed dual clutch automatic gearbox. It's a wet clutch. By the way, there's a 1 litre turbo which makes, why am I dancing like this? I don't know. 1 litre turbo makes 99 horsepower or 100 PS of power and 166 Newton meters of torque. 6-speed manual only. Now, in terms of design, it looks really nice. What is this Tekton thingy? First, you tell me this. It is actually inspired by the tectonic plates of the Himalayas, and that's the reason you have a lot of Easter eggs here of the Himalayas. But straight away, let's plug in our sponsors for this particular video, which is obviously Involve. This is Involve Musk Elixir. It's part of the Eminence series. You know I love the Musk a lot, and now this takes things a step up because this one has higher concentration of aromatic fragrances. So the note is very intense. It is just super duper lovely. Oh my god, the smell is super duper awesome. You can get yours with a 10% discount using coupon code FASTBEAM. Click somewhere on the top right corner of the screen right now, or you can also get it on Blinkit right away. Now coming to this car, well, in terms of the profile, it obviously looks like the Renault Duster. However, the front end is completely new here. You get a new grille, the Nissan logo here, red branding right there, not the branding, a red strip running throughout, and this connected DRL which goes like throughout. So doesn't have just rear connection to the lamps, but even the front connection. Now DRL is the indicator is working at the moment, all LED lights. Otherwise this DRL is going here, which makes a nice arc as well. You get this gloss black finishing here. You get 6 parking sensors as well. This is not colored, and I think some changes have happened here as well. The fog lamps are where they should be, like really low down. In terms of pricing, it is identical to the Duster, so starts at around rupees 12.5 lakhs on Mumbai, going all the way to rupees 22 lakhs for this particular variant, and you can get a lot of accessories as well. In fact, Nissan is like, you can extend the warranty from 3 to 5 years, so yeah, that's part of extended warranty package. You have 5 years maintenance package available, and you can get this car at an interest rate of 5.5%, which is kind of nice. So Nissan is doing everything so that they can lure customers. In fact, Nissan is also like, you have loyalty package, exchange bonus and all that. Now the tire size here happens to be the same as the Duster, 225, 55, 18s. I like the design of the alloy wheels, they look really nice. T280, which is turbo, 280 Newton meters. Here is the Easter egg of the Himalayas. Otherwise in the Duster, you have that Duster iconic plate. You get a camera here, obviously 360-degree parking camera. Rain sensor there along with a lane keep assist camera as well. You get roof rails, which I don't think are functional. In terms of length, it is slightly more than 4.3 meters. The wheelbase is more than 2.6 meters. And the ground clearance is massive at 212 mm. Well, that's good. So yes, it looks nice, but no all-wheel drive and there's no diesel, so there should have been hybrid here at least. It says up to E20 petrol compliant. Why is it only E20? Why is it not compliant up to E30? Because our public servants who want to benefit their sons will start putting more ethanol in our fuel and ruin our cars. Nissan branding here on the tail lamps, which has the connected treatment as well. This is the rear fog indicator working at the moment. Just one side for the rear fog, and I think this is for the reverse light. So yeah, that's how it has been done. The rear bumper is having this gloss finishing again, the red finishing there, Tekton branding. Yeah, that's very much Patrol inspired. And you get a camera here, Nissan logo, high mounted stop lamp. This is from where washer fluid comes in. Rear wiper, washer obviously, and 6 parking sensors at the rear. Where is the freaking exhaust? It is on that side. You can see the underbody. Well, the car looks quite nice, so they have done a great job in terms of the design. Obviously, let me open the boot. I press a button and there it opens. Powered tailgate. You get a shark fin antenna which is finished in gloss black. Now here is a place to pull to close the boot. With the partial shelf removed, 700 liters of storage space. Otherwise, it's actually 518 liters. Mentioning or measuring it without the partial shelf makes no sense at all. Loading lip is a bit on the higher side, and I think there's something here. Yeah, you can access the, what am I saying, the toolkit to repair your tires. So that's the jack, and Here you get a 12-volt charging socket, a light placement here, and the spare wheel is not an alloy, it's smaller size, 225 60 17. So there is the towing hook. Yeah, that's about it. Anyways, let me press a button and there it shuts. You can see a camera there. Yes, front and rear dash cam. I think those are part of accessory package. What am I doing? I kind of slipped and the car stopped shutting itself. That's quite intelligent. Arey band ho ja bhai, khulna nahi hai, band hona hai. Come on, go down. Yes, now it's coming down. Anyways, let's get inside. Hidden door handles, which is quite nice and handy. They've done a lot of work on the interior, but they should have put rear sunshades at least, so you get this purple finish. Do they call this rose gold? Doesn't look like rose gold. One touch up and down power windows, all of them. Why am I sounding like I'm shocked? Because everything is there in the Duster already, and this is nicely quilted, but will get dirty very fast because obviously beige color, sort of whitish. This purple finish looks nice. Purple finish on the seats also is nice. There's decent amount of footroom, not great actually. Something is coming there in the way. Yeah, footroom could be better, but under thigh support is also not great. However, legroom and footroom is good. Headroom is adequate enough, and this spotlight looks so damn freaking cool. No height adjustable seat belts. There's a hook here, handle to hold on to, soft damping along with the hook as well. Overall fit finish is nice. You get rear AC vents, 2 USB-C charging sockets, lot of hard plastics. This is to adjust the lumbar, and center passenger also gets a head rest. You get a armrest with twin cup holders, a phone holder here, and the seat recline angle is nice. You can obviously put it down, fold it in 40/60 format to increase the boot carrying capacity. You get this massive panoramic sunroof, which is amazing, scooped out with a magazine holder here. So quite a practical cabin. I really like it, and obviously I like this as well. So I'm just going to put it here. We're going to find a place to push that amazing perfume somewhere in a cubby hole. Meanwhile, the interior looks very similar to the Duster. However, color changes have happened here, obviously. So prices are the same as the Duster. The powertrains are the same as the Duster. This Easter egg looks cool. Even the Duster has its own, and this is where it tells you the chassis number of the vehicle. So design wise, inspired from the Patrol, but a Patrol is obviously a lot bigger, a lot more powerful. A diesel in this car would be amazing. Renault is not offering it either, so yeah, I really can't complain. What Renault gives, Nissan takes and gives it in a better package probably. Door pockets are actually big enough at the front. One touch up and down power windows. Hard plastics, hard plastics. You get front seat ventilation, and you get electric adjust for the front seats, which is good. Meanwhile, this is the audio control stock, which is a very Renault thing, very weird I would say. Multiple buttons here. This is for, I think, this is for the auto hold. This is to open the boot. This is the electric parking brake, and this is to get into ADAS functions, headlight leveler, and auto hold. No, this and this, they are different. This is actually for, no, this is for stop start. This is for auto hold. Why am I getting so confused? You get a proper dead pedal there, but so many hard plastics in this car. The seats are quite nice. It says Tekton here on the seat as well, which is quite good. And the color treatment is very much like an aftermarket car. Yeah, kind of reminds me of DC with the purple shade and all those things. So that's that. Now, here this shade also looks quite cool. Yeah, the way the purple has been done. Very nice. Auto dimming mirror. This is a dash cam, which is aftermarket, I feel. And here you get a mirror along with a light. This does not extend at all. Let me turn off the indicator. Here is a 10.1 inch screen, which is a bit confusing to use. It's not very slick. Yeah, things could be better, but it has got inbuilt Google, which is quite good. I think 48 colors for the ambient lighting. I think this is a new menu. Here you can decide which drive mode you want, economy, comfort, and then you can personalize things as well. So it has a PM 2.5 air filter, which is quite cool. Yeah. And then I come into my driving. It tells me driving score. How am I driving? Not really well, it seems. Come in, welcome. You see how many steps you have to take to actually make changes here. Tire pressure monitor. Yeah, this could have been better done. Like, not just in this particular car, but in the Renault as well. Meanwhile, let's come into the 360-degree parking camera, for which I am still trying to figure out my way. Dynamic chassis does nothing. Just give me this particular view. Here is a 360-degree parking camera. Quality is okay. It's not great as such. So here I can change the camera view if I want. And then obviously it has the 360-degree view as well, where I can just spin it. Is that the Duster or is it the Tekton? Yes, it's a Tekton. So they've taken a lot of effort to actually make changes here, which is fantastic. Meanwhile, got physical buttons here for the air conditioning, which is such a good thing. I really appreciate it. And this is for the hazard, this is for the door to lock it. Here you get two USB-C charging sockets, and there is a wireless charging pad here. This is a 12 volt charging socket. Usually nobody offers a 12 volt, but they have offered it, which is quite cool. And here you have this nice treatment as well. This is basically when you come into park. Nice gas selector, but I wish no, that's the wrong thing. Twin cup holders, you can remove this if you want. Where is the Easter egg on the inside with the Himalayas? I can't find it at all. And this is the place I found to keep my amazing car perfume. Let's open this. There's some storage space here. I don't know, there's a letter from somewhere. Should I read it or not? I'm not too sure. This obviously does not slide because there's no place to slide, only where it will slide. Piano black finishing, and the steering gets the flat bottom treatment, which is quite cool. Steering is adjustable both for reach as well as rake. You've got proper physical buttons, which is nice. Paddle shifters as well. Automatic wipers, automatic headlights. That is a 10.25 inch screen, which has this nice menu to it, which I quite like because it has these traditional sort of digital dials, but traditional, and then you have a lot of information here too, and you can obviously change this if you want. Yeah, multiple views. In fact, you won't believe it, the best thing here is that when you navigate, you get the Google Map ka navigation in this particular cluster, which is quite cool. The Nissan logo, which makes this car a JDM, although this is a FDM, French, you know what I mean, domestic market. And you have this sort of one-piece screen, but buttons here on the top to increase or decrease the brightness. I think, yeah, that's not the best way to do it because it's not visible only, and to turn off the screen, I have to press it from here. And you obviously get a big panoramic glass roof, which is huge. There it opens. It's nothing different from the Duster. Honestly, everything is the same. It's just that Nissan has done a better job in terms of making the interior look better with the color treatment, which is quite unique. In fact, the car feels premium because of the way the color treatment has been done here, which is actually quite fantastic. Let's shut this. Let's come out of from here. Wireless Apple CarPlay and Android Auto. You don't need it because it has got inbuilt Google, which is amazing. Google Assistant is there. Wow, it's simply amazing. Yeah, the way they have managed to put Google inside, which is a very American thing to do, which the French have managed to do quite well. My knee hits here, which is fine. Steering wheel is nice to hold. The cabin feels quite cool. There's a tweeter here. Audio system is okay. It's not great, as at least what I've experienced in the Duster. But as I see it, Nissan seems to be back with the Tekton. Only thing is, without hybrid, I don't know how they're going to compete with diesel-powered cars, like say the Creta in the segment. So guys, this is my first look of the Tekton. Quite impressive in terms of what they have done cosmetically, because usually what they end up doing is change logos. They have changed more than logos here, which actually makes the Tekton a good competitor in the segment. If you like this video, make sure to give the thumbs up, that's the like button, and don't forget to subscribe to the channel, and obviously check out the amazing Involve Your Senses perfume, the Musk Elixir, by clicking somewhere on the top right corner of the screen right now. Let me know whether you would pick the Tekton or the Duster or the Creta. I mean, this segment is filled with so many cars, insane.